Buenos dias. Good morning. Another day, another dollar. Finally, it's good to be back. Finally, my goodness, that was like a very long, extra long weekend. But nonetheless, we are here. We are back. And it's difficult because I know I gotta be looking for shorts all day. Okay. Adjust myself here. Sounding weird to me. I don't know why it's sounding weird. Sounding weird? Oh my goodness. I spent all weekend basically looking for this fix, alternative. Now I come here. Why do I hear myself like that? Do you guys have any issues? No, right? You guys have any issues? I don't know what's going on. This sounds very weird on my headphones, but I mean, it looks okay. So delayed here. Oh my god. Try to be patient, but like I spent Saturday fixing this thing. I got an alternative to streaming. Why is this shit delayed? I don't- Yesterday I had a power outage. Talk about that. And then today it's these audios delayed on my, like, when I speak, super delayed here. Whatever. I mean, I don't have to listen to music, I guess, but I don't know why it's repeating everything. What a bounce so far from down there. I don't understand. Well, if you guys have any issues with the stream or audio delays or something, or I don't know, I mean, it sounds okay for me, but If you have any issues, just let me know in the chat. I'll appreciate it. But as far as I can tell, the stream is going okay. So we're going to do it. I'm not going to let it stop us over here. But basically, this kind of dump here is not predictable, I would say. But I mean, after using up this level 2 days in a row, we have basically already bounced from this 83, 86 area. I would say quite a bit now. So I would be a little bit cautious down here. This was kind of like the major level of support that I see here for the last couple of days, but it's already basically used up until right now. Yesterday, it would have been a bull city all day because it was the first time around. But today, not so much. I mean, we already have that bounce from today, of course. We have a second one right there, which was yesterday. A few other ones there as well. And then we actually broke this level down, which was kind of the beginning of the end of that day where we were just selling all day. So this is going to be a key level, which you can see we're basically attempting to break that low of that current trap that did get us on a little bit micro bounce. So it's tricky now because we want to break down. Like, this is smelling like a breakdown, and I know better not to be trying to buy long here, right? But then it's like I didn't buy long that 61, and I mean, it kind of provided with a nice opportunity there so far already. However, we are breaking down a level of support, and I kind of want to stick to the rule that I made for myself. Especially, I've been making this rule up already for quite some time, so it's not like it's new to me. It's just that I want to follow it this time around, because every time we have sales, or we have the day where basically the Jenga block fails, where we see that major level of support basically just fail, well, then it's extremely important to be with the trend. Yeah, OBS is messed up. But it's very important for me to stick with the trend and not be, trying to buy every single level of support like how I typically do when we are selling. And the reason why I buy every level of support is because not oftentimes we get that kind of volatility to be able to buy supports. But then again, if we are melting through supports, I should use my logic and be like, you know what? While we're melting through supports, I get that we're testing different levels of support, but we are testing different levels of support because we're melting. So then therefore, I need to be looking to the short side. I need to be selling on bounces. And that is kind of want to be sticking to. This is what I pointed out this morning on the Discord community. The fact that the last time I kind of got caught. So I need to basically be, there could be an extremely aggressive long at 91.86 depending on how we get there. I'll be okay with skipping this. I do mention that I don't want to take this level anymore, and how below this 86 level, I need to be short all day. Meaning no longs for me up until market basically tells me that, we are either putting in a trap to the downside at a major level. I wouldn't consider this really a major trap. Maybe if we get back above 86.91, I could look for a potential long up there. But right now, the way I see it is, this is just another bounce that is going to essentially be getting sold. So I'm going to be sticking to the rules that I have made for myself. And as of right now, below this 86.91 level, I am feeling short biased, which is going to be a very unique take, because you kind of can come here and, pinpoint all the shorts and the days that I feel short or short biased. So yeah, I'm not saying that I feel short biased slightly, because, well, yeah. I'm always bullish. That's kind of the problem sometimes. It's good, but it's also a curse sometimes. But it doesn't matter. The Bulls win, so majority of the days, as long as you're green, you can afford that red day, 2 red days, it's fine. The issue becomes when you lose more, right? So right now we're breaking down this level. We got to be careful here with longs. I would not be longing this level. I'm not in a rush to get into a trade. Like I said, I'm looking more to the downside right now. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Like I said, if we reclaim that 86, this could be a very bullish setup. So it's just gonna take some time for me to kind of, you know, think that we are gonna be kind of trapping this to the downside and then basically running on back on up. It's gonna take some time. I don't want to see a wick. You know what I mean? I don't want to see like a little wick and then back. Like that's not at all what a reclaim is. In fact, after this kind of major kind of breakdown, what I would love to see is basically price kind of squeeze through towards the, maybe like the 94 and then kind of base out here. We would kind of want to be basing out and then look for the move on up. That's what I would look for. But again, like we could easily boner candle straight through, and that's when kind of things get to me because, well, I'll be late to the party at that point. But nonetheless, right now, I'm going to stick to the rules. Stick to the rules, Leo. Don't get caught on the long side anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I know when these sells come in, not because I guess or I have a crystal ball. It's because when major support fails, we have red days, days that perhaps sell all day. Ahead of the last red day, I did post up those levels in the community, which worked out perfectly. And it would have worked out perfectly for me if I just simply shorted and followed my plan, which I did not. And I keep repeating that and I keep saying that so that you can understand that you must hold yourself accountable. Like, yes, this was like a day ago. Don't be beating yourself up on it on the head, but learn from it, right? Like right now, as tempted as I could be longing, 62, as tempted as I could be longing and waiting for a reclaim here, I must stick to the plan and the idea that right now this bounce here is just basically probably likelihood another bounce that is going to end up fading on down. So there's no need for me to look for the for the long side here. Uh-oh, something's happening here. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi or, I mean, I have no idea anymore. We were having some Wi-Fi issues yesterday as well and the day before. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is that. It's because of the hurricane and stuff going around right now. My internet's good. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't. According to this thing, the stream might. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. This is bad. Why does it do this? I don't understand. What's funny is that if I close this stream and then I set up another one, maybe that one will work. It's like a 50-50 chance. I already deleted the program. I reinstalled it. I have no idea what's going on with it anymore. It's literally only OBS. Everything else works fine. All right, we got 10 minutes to market open. With these type of issues, I'm gonna probably just look for the short here, market open, and then I'm gonna walk away. I gotta fix this issue here. I'm debating where to get short at. If like as close as possible to like the 86 would be better. Because I would get short here. Don't get me wrong. It's a pretty decent level to be shorting here. But the problem is, I'm wondering what if we do go back test, you know, completely like 81 or 86. I could be early already here. So I could be trying to rush potentially. So I'm going to wait a little bit more. And again, markets hasn't technically opened on up yet. So, but I am looking for a short over here. Like I said, if you do experience any issues with the stream or if it's just terrible, just let me know. I'll appreciate it. We got 9 minutes to market open. A little bit less, actually, but let me see if there's any worthwhile news that we should be talking about here. Kind of pop this thing up here. Building permits. We are pretty much good. We're good to go. Why is this thing acting up like this? Don't worry. Today I'm going to install another software to stream. No more OBS. OBS is too much issues. All right, we're getting towards that 82 level. I would like to see perhaps a little closer to 86 would be better. Problem is, if I get short 82, you know, we're likely going to test 86. As close as possible to 86 would be better. You know, if I get like 84, like that would be good. 82 is an entry as well, but a little bit more aggressive because then I got to put my stop kind of, you know, maybe like 89 at least. So it's too wide of a stop for me. I need to wait for price to potentially get closer to that 86 magical level. Or at least like 84, you know what I mean? Something like that. We got 5 minutes to market open. This thing is just too laggy for me to pull up the crystal ball here, but I gotta fix this beard. I didn't fix it the last time I went. It's kind of messy. I don't know if it's a sign. I don't know if it's a sign. Yesterday, power outage. Today, OBS giving issues. What type of signs are you trying to give me, life? Let's release all that negativity. You shall leave now. Only positive vibes here. Positivity. Let me check in on this. Being careful here again. I want to show around 86. If we reclaim that level, we could be in for a very nice pop. So I got a limit order sell at 86 for now. Give me 1 second here. All right. Getting my coffee. I'm kind of starting to drink coffee again. I missed it. You know what I mean? Coffee is like an amazing thing to wake you up sometimes. I shower in the morning, so it's not a big deal, but yeah. Coffee's better. It wakes you up far better. I'll be deleting OBS later on. This will be the last stream with hopefully this type of lag. I've tried all the settings. I changed so many things around, but when it's time to go, it's time to go, OBS. I'm debating this 82 here short. We'll see. I just want to wait for market to open on up. You know what I mean? It's better. I'm not even gonna feel rushed. I'm gonna cancel the order. Just let the market open on up. Coming interesting here. We're kind of basing right below this 86. If we take back 86, it's a very nice setup for a long here, but I'm not gonna assume that that's gonna happen because I get caught to the long side. All right, all right. Market's gonna open up in 1 minute and 4 seconds, so get ready. Be nice to see a nice pop right through that, or right towards that 86. All right, we're getting towards that 86. This is how risky do I want to be. See what happens here. I want to get short as close as possible to 86. I do like this so far, 84. 84. I'm going to wait for market to open it up. Like I said, we got 4 seconds. Let's see what's going to happen. Above there, I'm long. Below there, I am short. $84. I'll be risking a little. Look, I'm going to try this. It's a risky bid here. I probably should have waited a little bit further. But I'm going to kind of have my stop there at the 91. 91.50 is my stop there right now. It's kind of basing here above this 82. So that's kind of no good. We got to break down 82. I mean, I could go break even and just kind of let it be. If we break through this, it's not going to be good for the Bulls here. I mean, for the Bears. You basically need to get denied here quick. We need to go kind of roll over, baby. If they're going to hold this breakdown here, or else it could be a giant trap, which means we're squeezing up. Reverse, baby, reverse. Reverse. They're fighting here right now. They're fighting. I thought about going break even there, but I kind of wanted to commit to it. So I'm like, nah. Kind of a battleground here right now. Looks like we're taking back 86. The Bears. Couldn't do it today. The Bears. Looks like we're kind of basing out this 87, 86. So might be getting out here. We'll see. 86. I don't want to see the bounce from 86. I want to see breakdown of 86 ES. Trying to take back this 86. No good. Bears kind of put in a little bit of a... They kind of had a little dump there, but nothing significant. We need to reverse right now, right here. Right now. Reverse. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Back below 86. That's good news for me. I want to see 82 get broken, you know what I mean? Or else this thing is just basing for a move even higher. Come on, Bears. Play nice with me. Second time around at this go around 82. Second time now. We're trying to break down 82. Can they pull it off? Can the Bears pull it off? Right now we're basing between 82 and 86. So there is an argument for a bullish picture right here. I don't like it. I gotta tell you, I don't like it. I don't like these bounces that we keep getting from here. But like I want to be committed to the short here, but you know what I mean? It's one of those where you're like, do you have faith? You have faith, Leo. By the way, while we wait to see what's going to happen here, this is your infomercial for the day. If you want to join the free community where we're talking about basically technical analysis all day long and certain levels that could be key and come into play, well, join. It is free 100%. The link is on the chat. All right, looks like they're going to take this level back. They're kind of playing with the idea that they do not want to break down. Maybe that was just one giant trap. I might be getting out here. I'm not going to get stopped out there. Thinking about it, it's like, not going to be getting too excited long either. We might just be chopping, consolidating or something like that. But 112, 125. This thing should have reversed from there. We should not have been bouncing this hard from that 82 almost. Tight range there. We're back above 87. Back above 86. The Bears are just that kind of player, you know what I mean? Whenever they're gonna work it out, they work it out. Like days like, which day was it? Friday. Those are unique days. Typically, again, even right now we're having a red day, but then we end up bouncing and then we end up closing somewhere in the middle. That's a typical bear kind of move, but we'll see. Kind of choppy too, you know what I mean? Like, ugh. But above 86 should have been long, you know what I mean? So far. I'm thinking about taking myself out here. I'm not in love with this shore anymore. I'm not in love with it, but I gotta commit. It's a very difficult one here. Difficult. They're holding 86 for now. I don't like this. We should be holding below here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get out. I don't like this. I'm out. Let them do whatever they want. If this thing reverses now, I don't care. Above 86, I'll take the $80 loss. You know what I mean? I'm not doing this. Playing too much games right now for me. Above this 86. Below 86, if we had like been kind of, you know, like this, that's fine with me. But playing like this, above 86, that is not good. I don't like that. We'll take the $80 hit there, and I'm gonna kind of just sit tight and wait. I'm not gonna be too much in a rush. This is not good price action by any means either. And it's a difficult level because, again, we have been kind of bouncing from here the last couple of days. And then, of course, we get this kind of giant trap to the downside here that now is getting reclaimed. So it could be in for some further upside, but we're attempting to break it down. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot happening at this particular level right now. So I'm going to do the safe bet, take the $80 hit, and just kind of just wait for the next potential setup here. Got to manage those losses, right? 80 bucks, that's nothing. I'm going to just sit tight, wait. I don't like how we're accepting this price here above 82. That's why. Sorry, 86. I could be getting a long in here, but I just got out of a short, so I don't like flipping. And I got out because of this particular reason. We reclaimed this level. And you can see how we're basing above this level. That's no good. It's basically exactly what I said. If we reclaim 86, I want to see maybe like 94 and then kind of some basing in order for me to take the long there. And it appears like we're doing that right now. So I should be out of my short, thankfully, because or else I would have probably been taking a much bigger loss than I needed to on that short. Problem here is price is kind of, you know, not the greatest right now. We're squeezing right through that level. Knew it. The days I feel short buys, the days I actually play the short, these guys, they basically get slapped around. And that's why on days like Thursday, when I was buying the support level, is because I know that majority of the time it's about playing the odds, right? But majority of the times, this is exactly what happens. We basically break down a major level, right? So in today's case, this was this 86 level. We break this level down, okay, right here. You can see the breakdown right here. More specifically, right here. This is the breakdown there. And then this is exactly what the odds favor majority of the time. We end up getting the first level of support here. We kind of do a little trap right there, and then we basically reverse the whole entire move. So that's kind of what I was looking for on Friday, and obviously Friday it wasn't working, so it kind of got the best of me there. But at the end of the day, this is exactly why I'm always looking for the long bounces when we're pulling back. That short might be at 07. I agree with you as well. I do think that 07 now is, of course, a good level of resistance. I just don't like how used up it is right over here. You can see we have quite a bit of you know, obviously getting denied there quite a bit. The more the levels get used up, the less I trust them. And I prefer to show weakness. Once we break down that 80, this kind of 91, 80 something area. It's this general box here. But that's okay. You know what I mean? We tried the short, risking 80 on it. That's what trading is about. You know what I mean? You at that time the setup was there. We have the, you know, the push through that 86 back between 86. At the time it was making sense, but we adjusted ourselves to a way that we can minimize risk. And that's what trading, in my opinion, is about. You must take a setup because of certain criteria and certain price was met, and you waited for that. But if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. $80 to be risking on a potential beautiful short, it is peanuts. It's still my work. I'm just giving it time. You know what I mean? I want to see what price wants to do here because we're kind of magnetized right now towards this 86, 88 area right now. So I want to see what price does here, but I'm not taking anything out of the table right now. I'm not trying to feel too bullish. I'm not trying to feel too short biased either. I'm going to let price do its thing. One thing I do know is that whichever way we decide to kind of go from here, It will be interesting, and I'm not gonna get caught on the wrong side here. I know how, like, this is when price kind of becomes tricky for me because this is a key level, this 86, 88 area, right? But I know now being back above here, it's bullish, right? However, I don't know. Kind of hoping we go down. I'll be honest, but we'll see. Maybe not. Price is king, baby. Above 86, we gotta be long. Gotta be feeling bullish. So it doesn't really matter what I think or what I want. If we get another pullback, we will officially hit 94. If we can get some type of pullback towards that 86, I'll be long. I'll be taking a long there. No music today. I don't know what's going on with OBS, but every time I speak, obviously I can hear myself as I speak, but right now what's happening is basically the audio comes in like half a minute late on my end. Yesterday, power outages. Today, OBS power outages. All right, so we're coming back down towards this 86. I got the $1,000,000 question. Am I gonna take this long? And I'm gonna say probably not. We're selling with quite some force now. I don't know. I gotta tell you, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's becoming a very, very magnet right now, and I'm not in love with magnets because we could go below, we could go above. You know what I mean? Watch. We're trying to bounce from 86. I don't trust this level anymore. My gut tells me not to trust this level. I think the short's the right play here. I'm still leaning towards that short. I might have just been early as typical Leo. He was always one move a little bit early on the dump. I can never quite nail these dumps quite nice, but we'll see. Right now, again, for me, this is why it's difficult. I have a long and I have a short idea here. This level is just so used up that I don't trust it for the long. However, price is king, you know what I mean? Like, as long as we keep closing candles above 86, this is a long, but... And right, just like that, I gotta flip kind of my mentality bearish, and that's what I don't like. I don't like a level that gets me flipping. Because when we hit support, it should be an immediate long, and we move it along, you know what I mean? There is no such thing as coming back to that. And right now this is the problem. We're coming back to this level way too many times to give me ideas for a short, to give me ideas for a long. It was just bearish to me. Now it's bullish. It's all over the place. So whenever I get levels like that, I don't feel high conviction on. I think it might be best to kind of pass. You know what I mean? But price is king. Remember, price is king. This, again, we're closing candles above 86. It's a long. I don't know. Now you're talking to someone, you hear that. Tell me if you hear it now. I think it was the headphones. They were too close to the mic. Look at this, 86. I don't know about this level. Honestly, I want a short, but it keeps on bouncing from 86. I'm debating if I should try this short one last time here. One last time. But I gotta be very careful here. We're dipping back down below 84. I'm gonna try this one last time here. My stop's gonna be right above this current candle here. One more bounce from there. Maybe that was probably enough. We gotta break down 82 here quick. I will be going break even quickly on this, by the way. If it doesn't have continuation that I like, then I will be going break even very quickly. I see that final bounce there. I'm always one move too early, so I kind of already know, you know what I mean? Like, this is not just something I'm saying. It's because it's what I know. I know myself as a trader. The shorts, they're trickier, you know what I mean? They're not as easy. So they are not as easy to be shorting. Yes, in hindsight, obviously that this one up at the top, 07, was a key level. But that's up to the guts that you have. As long as you know that 07 is resistance afterwards, that is beautiful. That's what the community intends to do. To kind of portray and show you that technical analysis. I mean, it's a lot easier to just simply trade price. And that's what I do love about, in general, about the community and the way that we're kind of viewing the markets here, where we're looking at price as opposed to indicators. So I do like that. All right, so we got down towards that 76. We are popping right back above 82. This is, wow, what a bounce from that level there. I'm going to stick to my guns here. I'm going to stick short. We were ready with like $200 plus in the green there. But I'm going to risk a 1-to-1 so far. So I'm going to put my stop towards that 88 level. And I'm going to just hope that these guys actually break down now after that bounce there. I don't want price back above 86. Please don't magnetize to this level anymore. Let's just go down, baby. Let's just break down completely 86. We got another bounce from there that we don't need to be. Oh my goodness, these guys are back. Unreal. Is what I mean. It's a magnet. I'm going to walk away. I don't want to trade this levels anymore. I think today could be the breakdown day, but it's just is not as clean as follow through as the last one was. Shorted there at the right time. I just didn't take profit at 76. I'm never going to take profit like that. Never. Screw that. The shorts come and get me. I think it's because all the little pictures I put on them. You know, those little like gummy bears and things like that I do for them? That's why they like to screw me there. See what I mean by a magnet? This is a magnet. I'm still feeling short. I'm not nailing my entry right here. Maybe perhaps my 86 level could be off here. Maybe it could be something a little bit more like this. Maybe like 89. It's shaping out to be like 89, 92-ish area. I was too early on it again. I don't know. This level's too much of a magnet right now. We're dipping below. We're reclaiming this level. Price is too choppy for me at this particular level. Nice dip there. Caught the dip, but not gonna take profit. Watch that. I don't know if that's for the best or for the good, but like I said, this stream is for entertainment purposes only. However, if you can see that, you know, you're happy with 200 there, you don't have to be like me. I'm not satisfied with, but what was it? I think I was short like 84 towards that 76. Almost 10 points I got on that short there, but more than that. More, baby. Still leaning to the short side here. I do think we're breaking this level down. It's just becoming very, very difficult. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like this stupid wicks here, they keep getting the best of me. Got 87. The level, it's a magnet. It's a magnet right now. Last time, okay? I'm gonna have my stop right here, and then I'm out of here. If it wants to give it to me, it will give it to me. If it doesn't want to give it to me, then it won't give it to me. This is a fight right here, right now. It's a battleground. 29. It's the fight. And we're squeezing. I'm taking myself out there. 150 loss on that. I'm done for today. I'm done with it. I'm done with these levels. 86. Bearish, bullish. I'm over it. I think you were using Trade of 8, no? Were you not, Antonio? I think you were on Trade of 8. No, you stuck with Ninja Trader, I think. So if I noticed that sometimes on the combines they do kind of give you a little bit of lag. Sometimes depends how price is moving, but this is not enough for it to give you a lag. So keep those things in. Take screenshots. You know what I mean? Like that's what I did. If you have an issue with fills or something like that, take a screenshot. You can send that over to TopStep. They will actually delete that trade for you, and whatever loss or win, I mean whatever loss you might have taken, they'll adjust that for you on your account. So I'm probably gonna walk away. I think in my typical fashion style here is I'm too early on the short, and then we're pinging too much to this level. Should stay out of it. Yeah, Ninja Trader. I mean, should be fine. I think this week is already. I don't know. Something's rubbing off wrong with me. This kind of. Yesterday had issues. Today, OBS issues. I'm gonna take to the signs, and then price just kind of magnetizing towards this level right now. So I'm gonna walk away, and we'll be back here tomorrow. I'm gonna uninstall OBS right now. I'm just gonna. Even on what was trippy is that I did this video, right? It was this whole like nice video. about breakdowns and things like that. And the audio was delayed on it when I exported the file. So I literally worked on that video like almost all morning, and then I couldn't even put it up. And I was like, oh my gosh. My frustration started with me there. So, and again, like I said, I am still leaning to the short side. It's just I'm too early on it. I'm not sure why my 80, my level here could be a little bit early. Like I said, it probably should have been short up here. But hey, it is what it is. I know that this thing is likely going to dump when I'm not around. So I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm just going to, I don't know, walk away and get... I'm already used to it. I already know I'm too early. So tough trading today. It is, but it's just, you know what I mean? Like for me, it is tough, but I should know better. You know what I mean? Like I should know better when to stay out of this. And right now, this is ugly price for me. I mean, I'm glad if you know how to trade in it. Again, like it's not that all the shorts were bad. Like I cut the short from here to here, but I'm not gonna take that profit there. You know what I mean? Like that's stupid for me. I'd rather take the stop out here like how I did any day of the week. That's just how I am. Don't do what I do. You know what I mean? But we're ultimately still just congesting before we head on lower. My opinion. I'm not bullish on this one bit right now, but that doesn't mean that I need to be getting chopped around here either. So what a mess. Lots of patience is the name of the game. Absolutely. I was a bit impatient for sure trading at that 86. In hindsight now, I should be looking for entry short right at this level here. Right here. It's always easier in hindsight though, right? Like now that I'm thinking about being done on the day, now it's kind of becoming a more clear picture, right? Hence why I should have been more patient to be looking for short entries right at this 89.92 level up here. Right here. Because at 86 now, it's looking like I'm chasing, right? Because I'm already entering halfway through the midway of the candle. But I'm not bullish on this. I do think we're breaking down. It's going to happen as soon as I walk away. So maybe I should walk away for the market to do something here. For you guys, at least. What the fuck? All right, I'm going to be done with this. I'm going to fix OBS and I got to do some other things today. So, I mean, I think it's a good read in terms of feeling bearish so far. But again, we're just magnetizing to this level right now, and I'm not interested any longer here. 3 small losses on the day. I'm already out of trades. Can't do nothing here. So, whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to walk away, be done, and hopefully come back tomorrow with a new streaming software that doesn't lag, because this is annoying me now. It's like that Saturday almost set the tone already for me. Like yesterday with issues, today with, I guess, the stream issues. I don't know what's going on. Are you guys putting some we were talking about this over the weekend about some evil eye or something, because I'm Latino. Latinos, we're very superstitious people. So we're like, somebody must be putting some evil eye on this thing. I wanted to that's my scapegoat for doing bad on Friday. I'm like, I never have typically red days on Friday. How the hell did I have a red day on Friday? So I wanted to blame it on evil eye. but it's not evil eye. It's just me being impatient. So hopefully, you can kind of see that my impatience kind of playing out, and hopefully you don't do the same mistake. But again, I think that sometimes my mistake is not taking profit. Like, for example, this kind of bounce there, I should have gone break even there. I didn't need to kind of swallow the loss there, but whatever happens. Almost got 10 points on that drop there, but I was not interested in taking profit. That's just me. In hindsight, I should have just locked it in there and fucking walked away. You know what I mean? I'm done with it though. So I'm not touching this hot disaster there. Disaster. $92 acting up as resistance right now. I don't know if it's going to hold, but I think I'm just going to stay out of it. I already traded the short 3 times there. Had almost 10 points. Didn't take it. This is a disaster right now. Consolidating. We're accepting 86 price. I don't know. It's too low, too all over the place. I'm going to walk away. I'm walking away. 3 trades. I'm happy with them. I'm done. I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll be on the Discord a little bit light today. Maybe we'll see. It's just because my daughter's birthday today too. So I already got some things kind of lined up. So yeah, I'm gonna walk away for now, but it is tricky trading. It's giving me signals to kind of take the long, to go for the short both ways. So when I feel like that, I'm gonna just walk away. It's easier. Too choppy for me. Too choppy. All right, guys, I'm going to walk away now officially. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm going to fix this software issue. We'll keep the conversation going on the Discord. I'll be there all day as much as I can. And yeah, I do need to get a new software for streaming, which hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. So thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate your support. And of course, right now, I would kind of stay out of it, honestly. Based on price, above 86, I'm looking for this kind of long idea here. I'll be long around this level here. But then again, we keep dipping too much below, so then it's like too much flipping, you know what I mean? And that's what I mean by when we magnetize to a level. When we are in a magnet, aka this level right now, this is exactly what kind of happens. Price tends to be very choppy, and therefore I must just walk away. Because for my support, this is what we want to see. Look at this. When we hit support down here, how many times? This is a totally different picture. You can see that very clearly. That's a trap below a level of support there. Should have been long down there. I would have been long down there, but I wasn't here. So it is what it is, though. You know what I mean? But point is simple. Look at this picture here. Do you see this picture? That is a totally different bounce than this. This is totally different. So this is what I mean by when we hit a level of support, we do not come back to that level. And if we do, it's one back test and that's it. This is exactly what you want to see when you're getting long and or short at particular resistances. But when we are in a magnet zone like this, I know that it is an important level, and it's kind of like the line in the sand within Are we going to be going down? Are we going to be going up? So they don't know yet. You know what I mean? There's no clear decision here. So it could go both ways. Both ways. So I'm going to stay out of it. What price were my shorts? Well, I'll show you right here. There's no need for me to hide any entries. But my first short entry was at 87. 87. You can see right here, 87. There. 7. Then I got short, or I got stopped at 88.75 when I took myself out here. And then I got short again 84. Got stopped at 88 because I didn't take profit here when we got the dip here. And then the last trade, I got short at 86. Got stopped at 89. Too much. 3 trades at one level, it is too much. You know what I mean? I might as well have just taken out, put in one short and then had a 9-point stop and I would have been fine. But could have, would have, should have. Chris says hello from Vancouver Island. Amazing. Vancouver Island. Today's tricky for me. I gotta tell you. When I wake up feeling bearish, it's a tricky day always for me. Chris is from Vancouver. I'm on the other side of Canada. Toronto, typically. Well, not right now. Right now I'm in El Salvador, but $2.87. Take a screenshot of that. You know what I mean? Send it over to Top Step. They will do something for your account there. And just like that, we're again at 86. Like I said, I'm going to stay out of it. You probably should too. I mean, it's kind of bad here. When we're magnet like this, it could go either way. You know what I mean? It's kind of a coin toss here. We're breaking this level down. That is for sure. But it's going to take time. We could still bounce one more time. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing bad with bouncing, but I'm just not in love with price right now. I don't know. I'm debating. I don't know if it's worth it. One more trade here. I don't know. Maybe it could be worth it one more time at 86 to the long side here now. Not to the short side. I'm done playing with them. If we're reclaiming 86, 86 is a bullish thing. So I must be long. Let's see if we can pull back one more time here. Price is king, baby. Price is king. Let's see if they can get this denied one more time here. I'm waiting to see if I can get filled closer to 86 on the long side here. Or 87 at least. See what happens with this candle right now. See where we close at. They definitely don't want to break down this 86 now. 86.25, 85. And just like that, we're right below 86 again. I'm thinking the long side they want to break down. I'm thinking the short side they want to pump up. My goodness, today I'm telling you, with these magnets, it's best to stay out of it. It's laughable for me because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna think to the long side now since we're kind of accepting price above 86. Boom, the ducker starts dumping. So good thing I didn't take the long there, but it is funny for me right now. Having a good time with it. There's no clear direction right now. We're inside this kind of, this freaking chop here. So I'm staying out. I think it's a wise call, you know what I mean? Then we're gonna pop back above 86. Then we're gonna dip back below 86. I don't know. Could go either way, I'll be honest. Be careful here. Be careful. Both arguments can be made. You have the short, you have the long, you have trend lines everywhere right now. You don't even need a genius degree or a genius to tell you that there's a lot of trend lines right now. So everybody's waiting for the breakout or the breakdown to basically enter short and or long right now. Let me see. We closing this back above 86. I don't know what to do here. I'll be honest. So I'm gonna stick to the idea. I'm out. I am done with this. Too choppy. I feel like a guesser now. Well, kind of I am here. So let this be, entertainment purposes only, but let this be kind of a lesson. If you feel like how I'm feeling, where you do not know where the market is headed, that means you probably shouldn't trade. You know what I mean? It's okay to pass up on this. The candles will forever print. Me and you are likely gonna die, and these candles will keep on printing. So us thinking that we're gonna quote unquote miss the next move right now, it is a fallacy that our brain wants us to believe. It's bearish, it's bullish. At the end of the day, this is chop. This is where we want to be. We want to be trading down there, baby. That is the money there. If we don't get ourselves in these type of setups here, that's when that's a problem. Because this is exactly where we want to be trading. Arguably, it's pretty much the best entry here. Right now, we could be consolidating for a push even higher, right? But again, when is that push going to come? I have no idea. The point is, right here is our entry. When we break down a level of support, we reclaim the level of support, and then we get the cousin of the trap, which is the back test right here. You can see the trap, the squeeze, the back test, and then the continuation of the trend. So very straightforward. That is where I want to be. That's my type of setup right there. This right now could go either way. You know what I mean? We could break down, could pump up, could go either way. $86. I don't know, but the more we consolidate like this, I was bearish at first, but now the further we consolidate above this 86, we are likely gonna be pumping. But too choppy for me around the bottom down there. NVDA. NVIDIA's pumping, I guess. It must be long, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think we're gonna take back this level 86 and kind of head back on up towards that level? Towards the top side here? Nice. Appreciate it. Yes, Canadian. I'm from Toronto typically. I've been there pretty much almost all my life. But right now I'm living down here in El Salvador since April. Yeah. I'm trying to stay here till next April because like that I can avoid the winter there. Not a big fan of winter. I mean, I don't mind it, but I definitely enjoy the summer better, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, this is bad. This is bad right now. I'm here considering a long, but this is pretty bad. So I'm gonna just stay out. I'm gonna listen to even you guys. You guys see this being just very choppy. So waiting for a trend to emerge. Yeah, that's kind of the issue though. Like by the time the trend comes in, this thing's gonna squeeze or break down pretty hard. So price does need to decide where wants to go. I do agree with right now. This thing is it's confused. If there's any, don't be upset, but it's like asking right now. This thing. This is why I say that if the market is, you know, a gender. Yeah, I don't want to get canceled or anything, but I'll go there. It has to be a woman. You know what I mean? It can't be a man. It's not possible for this thing to be a man. That's why I call her. She. Like I say that it's a she. Come on, let's go, baby. It's a she. You know what I mean? Because look at this. This is like asking them, "What do you guys want for dinner?" They don't know. You want to go up or down? Yes. It doesn't know yet. You know what I mean? But if it was a man, it's like it's too easy. You know what I mean? It wouldn't consolidate like this. It would just be like, all right, let's go up. All right, let's go down. All right, let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. You know what I mean? It would be simpler. Without disrespect or offending any females. I don't know. It has to be. You know what I mean? Like I'll be like, I'll tell my lady, hey, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. Pupusas. Maybe something else. I don't know. It's too much. Too complex. Well, they're very complex beings. Which is a good time to get out. Definitely. That's why I'm kind of here. I'm still here. I don't want to leave yet. I'm not gonna lie. This thing is consolidating nicely. I kind of leaning towards the long here. I want to position myself ahead of the breakout though. I don't want to be at the breakout because then it's too kind of be too much. We'll see if it wants to fill me at 87. I see a lot of bounces from there. I am leaning to the upside here. And something else now, the reason why I'm kind of leaning towards the upside, we consolidated nicely and we have this kind of, we're sort of flagging and we have kind of this P here. I don't know if you know about my magical P indicator. So that P, this is a patent, okay? If you see anybody with this thing, you let me know. That's a P for the pump. That's the distribution later, but it is kind of shaping out to be, it's kind of looking like that right now for me, like the P indicator. These are the only indicators I use. The P, the V's, and yeah. That's the P for the pump, and this is the V for the victory. All right, let's see if we can get denied there one last time. I'll likely be willing to give this a bid to the long side here if we can kind of dip back on down towards this 87, maybe 88 level max. Or else it's just gonna squeeze without me, which at that point, honestly, it doesn't matter. This is choppy though. If you're not comfortable with it, just kind of stay out of it. I wouldn't blame you. And honestly, it might be the better call to just stay out of it. But I'm gonna give this one last shot. One last shot. Hard double top. Very indecisive. Yes, it is. Indeed. That 86 is kind of looking like a decent entry now. But let's see. Gonna take some patience here. Hopefully we can dip one more time. It is choppy, so I'm not gonna rush into, chasing price up here when it's likelihood gonna just trickle back on down. Of course it can squeeze, but I mean, for the past hour we've been here. So by the way, this is your infomercial for the day. If you're not there already, we are there talking about great, amazing levels and a lot of kind of different ideas coming in, which is nice to see. And of course, if you want to be part of a free community, which is 100% free, you're never going to be billed for anything or charged for anything. Well, you can join. It is free. The link is on the chat right now. Is the P indicator going to be working now? The pump, I am no longer bearish on this anymore, especially after that type of consolidation there. Well, I should have been positioned myself ahead of time for this move here at 86. We're congesting, looking for the squeeze on up right now. Well, the squeeze is incoming, so it happened. Owner candle. Now this thing's gonna distribute nicely. And why is it gonna distribute? It's gonna distribute it because of this congestion here. Okay, the market is building structure there. I think with this push here, we're targeting that 07 10 area at least, right up here. All right, let's see if we can pull back test. I want to get long maybe now. If we can back this towards like 92. Like they're gonna just squeeze now though. Why do I say 06 10 area? Well, I mean, this is resistance from yesterday was support, turn to resistance. And then overnight here, we have resistance sitting at 08, 25. Again, we don't really need to ever guess where the market is going to have like a struggle or speed bumps. Today, I was looking for the breakdown there. Didn't end up taking profit on almost that 10-point mover to the downside there. But that's just me. Don't do what I do. If you have to almost 10 points and you're happy with it, lock it in. You know what I mean? Not me. It's kind of a curse and a blessing at the same time. I like to commit to those trades. You know what I mean? Like it's difficult for me to go break even or something like that. I despise it. Like I don't know. I should take some break evens though. Part of the reason I don't like break evens because I don't like to overtrade. So when I'm only limiting myself to like 3 trades, I like to give them as much space and time as possible. So then break evens are gonna disable that for me because I will end up breaking even, and then hence I end up probably taking an extra trade. All right, so continuation is still happening. We're pumping towards that 09. We should have been positioned at these lows here for the long here, but I kind of got trickled out, suckered out with the shorts. That was my issue there. From the 86 towards 06, almost 10 points there. You know, something I do want to mention, actually, I was thinking about it the other day. So over here, I show you all my entries and exits, right? So you do gotta be kind of cautious. I want you to understand that the reason I do this is not for you to copy my trades or anything like that. You shouldn't. But you shouldn't copy anybody into any trades, right? Rather, see like the value that it could potentially bring you in terms of like what I'm saying to you, right? But don't be copying my entries and stuff like that. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I don't want, because remember, my losses, my wins are relative to my account. And at the same time, I know that, you know, if I take a loss here on stream, maybe the level wasn't playing out nice or whatever, but I can be off stream and on the Discord community now that I have it, you know, I can basically call out when I am long and stuff like that or short. So you know I don't come back here the next day like, oh my goodness, you know, I nailed that other trade, right? Because a lot of the times levels that are key don't come into play until, you know, when I'm off stream, right? So it takes patience, a lot of patience and time. So I'm not gonna be here sitting all day, right, for you to see that there's a green trade happen. But that's what I mean. Do not be copying any trades. Just rather understand the value, right? You want to be a fisherman yourself. You want to become a fisherman or fisherwoman. You know what I mean? Like you want to just rather understand the price moves in between levels. It congests and then it explodes, and why things happen. Like understand the take that I'm trying to give you instead. Don't be you know, just looking for the trade here that I'm looking to be doing, right? Because a lot of the times I could have the right idea and pretty much, right? And then like you might be able to trade it better than me. You know what I mean? Like there is nothing wrong with that. And in fact, there's again, Antonio was calling out maybe there's a better short at 07 there. He knows about resistance, support, and stuff like that. So I mean, his level is arguably better than my take on the short. I like the short weakness, but that's my take, right? But again, what I'm trying to say here is learn. You know what I mean? Everything is free online. Gather mold your own idea on trading. You know what I mean? Mold it, and don't be looking at, what anybody does in terms of trades. But I am proud of that. You know, I'm not ashamed to come here, You see my order here. You see when I get in. You see when I get out. Like that is me being as transparent as I possibly can. You know what I mean? Like I don't hide this screen and then pop it in when I'm in a good trade, because then all the bad ones you won't get to see. Because a lot of traders, I do see them do that, right? Especially online, where people can basically just kind of hide their way through a lot of things, and I don't think that that is all that transparent. But it's not my problem. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And then there are people that do what's it called, show you their entries exits, but they're wanting you to pay like ridiculous fees per month. So learn, you know what I mean? This is all free content. I never asked and I never intend to ask anything for anybody. So learn from what you see here, learn from what you see somewhere else, mold your own idea on trading, because that at the end of the day, how you're gonna be profitable, right? And then I know better too, you know what I mean? Like I should not be kind of shorting here or taking any trades there. I should be looking for the reclaim of 86 because I'm always bullish, but today I wasn't so much. But again, like this is what I'm looking for right here. And if I don't see this kind of happening, a support getting hit, why am I getting long? You know what I mean? And or short. There was no trades there for me, but I was forcing trades. So I know when I'm forcing trades, right? And I do sometimes put on an extra trade because I don't feel pressure by any means, but because of the stream, right? I mean, it's boring to just sit here and talk about, nonsense that's not related to the market. But so sometimes I could be wanting to put on an extra trade just because, right? Not just because, but rather I think I see something good because I'm here sitting all day. But my take on trading is that it's supposed to be very boring, very extremely boring. Like if I before I started the stream, I wouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? Like I would be out and about and have my alerts set on TradingView and just wait for price to come to those particular levels. So now I find myself trading more than before, but the Discord has helped out with that though. Before I was kind of starting to get into like the 5, 6, 7 kind of trades per day, but now I'm cutting back down, and I'm happy to kind of say that I am definitely trading less now because of the community, where I don't feel pressured to put on a trade on the stream, because I simply know that if I can, if the level comes to fruition with the level I'm waiting for, I can just simply say I'm long here on the community. Everything is timestamped, and there's no way that I can come here tomorrow and be like, yeah, we nailed that trade. You know what I mean? I nailed it, and then there's no real support in terms of my what I'm saying. So authenticity will always prevail, in my opinion, and that's exactly why I choose to have that community going there and talk about levels and when I'm long and or short. But again, I'm not doing it because I want you to copy my trades. You know what I mean? It does both things. It gives me more credibility, and at the same time, well, if it can help out someone, you know what I mean? That's what it's for. I don't know why. It's like I like to kind of help, you know what I mean? Help people. I don't know why it is. I'm not all this like saint or anything. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty messed up too, but like in terms of general like things, like I don't know. Especially trading, because trading was extremely difficult for me when I started out. So I just find that if I can even help one person kind of cut their learning curve a little bit and kind of start to see this game the right way, over time, I know that, I will be rewarded for my work. Nothing is it's kind of wasted. Can you send an invite link? It's pinned right there to the chat. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'll resend it again. But it should be pinned on the chat there. And on the Discord as well, I'm giving out my plan pretty much every single day. and it works out perfectly. I'm telling my plan works better than me trading my own plan. It's hilarious. Let's go notice in my eyes, and yeah, peace. See you tomorrow.